powerful interviews with leaders in the field of human potential. Dr. Pat's fresh, new perspective on living life full out has catapulted her show to the top of talk radio. Tune in and Dr. Pat will help you thrive instead of merely survive. Visit thedrpatshow.com.
Listen to Dr. Pat, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern on CRN.
Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition. I'm Michael Horn on CRN with the one and only Mr. Robert Conrad.
Yes, and is sitting with us this beautiful young girl, and she is beautiful. Is an aspiring actress. She's going back to France and going to get a hold of English, and then she's going to come back to us, and I'm going to help her with her acting. And I help one other person, and that's Nick Adams'
grandson. Now, Michael Donahue says, "Hi, Robert. You're definitely one of the best actor stars of the 20th and 21st century."
Who said that?
This is a gentleman named Michael Donahue.
Hey, Mike, thanks for that. I appreciate that compliment. I did my best, and I'm not finished. I'm going to come back one of these days when I'm up for it.
Arnold Klein says, "How are you?" And then Teresa says, "Mr. Conrad, I was a fan of yours back in the day. There are few actors who have maintained their good looks. You, I think, have found the fountain of youth. Thank you for all the wonderful TV shows you appeared on and the movies. May God continue to bless you and your family. Wish I could tune into your radio shows. I reside in Massachusetts, so I think it's not possible. It was great to see you again, Teresa. And we're working on getting a radio and cable affiliate for you, Teresa, in Massachusetts."
Hey, Teresa, thank you for those kind words. I appreciate that. Now, Gary Collins comes every week, and he has contact with Mike on another show that Mike does. It's Tuesday. It's the Larry Minetti show with his lovely wife, Nancy, and Michael. Anyway, Gary has a question. How did you meet Bobby Fuller, James Drury, and Doug McClure? Well, I met them all through acting, we do various roles together. Doug McClure, I dated his wife after they were divorced. She was Hawaiian. She lived in Hawaii. And lovely. Gosh, she was a lovely girl.
What was her name?
Mrs. McClure.
Mrs. McClure, thank you.
All right, anyway, and I met James Drury.
He had a daughter that was
Bobby,
acting, too. Doug McClure had a daughter, I think.
Yeah, right. Bobby Fuller.
Tanita or something like that. Yeah, he had a daughter.
All right, now let's go over here to Gary in Michigan. Is this our Gary?
Hi, Bob. This is Gary. What's up?
It's our Gary. What's up with you, Gary?
Oh, I've been very busy just creating a Pernell Roberts photo album dedicated to everybody who grew up watching him on two separate shows. And speaking of which, my question to you is, next to your own shows, why do all of us need to bring back each and every groundbreaking classic TV show in 2012, this year, to YouTube.com?
Because people like it. There's something that we did in the time we were doing it that goes in the archives. It's quality stuff. And I look at some of the old shows and I go, wow, that was good stuff. And it is. And I love the girls. What was the name of the girls' show?
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels. Oh, my gosh, that was so much fun to watch.
And I got one more question to you. If Pernell Roberts were living, would he be able to set an example as to how much he would love being a dramatic actor rather than being a Western star? Because he got Bonanza, and I have been told he detested it. He detested his role so much.
Yeah, he didn't like his role in Bonanza. I'd heard that too.
I don't know. I didn't hear the.
You didn't hear that?
That's movie gossip. I don't know.
It's movie gossip, and Bob is not into that.
No, I would say, is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? That's what I live by. So, all right. Thanks for your call, brother.
Wait, a little more
I'll
movie.
talk to you next week.
I know you will, and I thank you for your call, and I thank you for your letters. Now, Peter,
Wait, 1 second. Mark's got a little something to add. What was that?
What? No way.
Well, no, he had something to add. What was it?
Pernell Roberts. He was in an episode of Wild Wild West.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Okay, good.
Yeah, wonderful.
I just wanted to set the record straight so we know.
Good. I appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. Hey, Peter Donovan, watching your Palm Springs weekend again. A great movie. And Peter, I don't think so. Sex, sand, and suds. We were all a bunch of kids in Palm Springs during school break. But if that's what you saw in it, Peter. God bless you. Anyway.
John Burton writes to you on Facebook. He says, "Hi, Bob. I met you at the Stardust Casino in Las Vegas in the 70s.
Yes, you did.
And at that time, I was a security officer there while you were making commercials. And then we looked enough alike to be brothers. But I see you still have your hair. Sadly, mine is gone."
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's from John Burton.
Hey, John, I worked for the Stardust. As you know, you mentioned it, and that was a high time in my life. Oh, gosh, I love that.
That was a good time. It was great, huh?
Great time.
A lot of memories at that time.
Yeah, but I went there when I was my daughter for her birthday wanted to go to Las Vegas, so I took her there and I went to the old Stardust, and it just
Wasn't the same?
No, it wasn't the same. All right, let's go to Brad in Arkansas.
You're on CRN, Brad.
Hey, Mr. Conrad. Sure an honor to talk to you. You've been a big influence in my life for a long time. Really
Thank you,
have.
sir. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
go right ahead.
Yeah,
Okay. Thanks. Okay. My question, Mr. Conrad, if Wild Wild West hadn't been canceled because of the circumstances, how long do you think the show would have gone on, and how long would you have wanted to do it?
It went on just as long as I wanted to do it. 4 years was enough, and the reason I say that, Brad, is because of the injuries. We were all getting hurt, and it was a matter of time before one of us was going to die. So when the show got canceled, I was doing a charity in New York, and I got the phone call in the dressing room, and I didn't have mixed emotions. I actually said, thank God, because I was afraid that one of us was going to die.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you a lot. Like you had said earlier, hope to see you back acting again.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, now we got Theri it says, great respect for you, Mr. Conrad. And then Tony Genovese says, I've spoken to you several times on your fine show. I'm local with you. While I don't have the stellar career as you, I'm an actor, producer, and show host. We should have lunch.
Yeah, all right. That
You
sounds
got a lunch
like
request over there.
That sounds like
Diane Hartman says, I enjoyed your segment on Pioneers, the only episode I've been able to catch. My family and I view regularly. Really nice to meet you, and I think you have a kind soul.
Good. I'm glad you got all my emails.
These have been sitting around for a while, so I thought I'd read some of these.
I'm glad you got them. Anyway, let's talk to
These are
Dean.
Facebook. These are mentions on Facebook.
Oh, is that it? Let's talk to Dean in Texas. Can we do that?
Yeah, Dean, you're on CRN with Robert Conrad.
Hello.
Hey, brother.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know. You tell us. What's going on with you?
Well, I don't see you drinking your coffee out of your wine glass today.
Here it is, right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm showing it to you. The coffee's a little cold, too.
Well, I need to warm it up. Okay, I called.
Dean, hold on a second here. We're taking a quick break, and we want you to have some time to ask your question. Can you hang in with us?
You bet.
At 800-336-2225. The email address rconrad@crni.net. We'll get to all of them for you. Stay with us. This is the PM Show Weekend Edition with the one and only Mr. Robert Conrad.